Hi guys and girls, back with another video. Now, we need to do a little bit of backstory. A few days ago, around Thursday, 6 days ago, somebody contacted me saying I'm after a new head unit. Obviously wants more information on the Eonon head units. As you all know, or if you don't know, I work in partnership with Eonon and fantastic units. So people come to me, ask for advice. Eonon support me for giving out advice, etc, etc. And he's on a tight budget and said about the VW A12 and A13, which I don't rate those units. If you're going to spend the money, you want the VW A12S 6G. This is for the Volkswagens. So, but if you're getting an Eonon unit, you want to go for the top spec units that they sell. And we had a little chat, and I said, if you can find a Q53pro, in my opinion, they're better, although they're running older software, than the budget newer units. And this led me doing an internet search, and I found a well-known auction site, a seller on there who seems to be selling quite a lot of Eonon head units. Some are for parts, some are new, some are wrongly described and they're selling them as budget units, and they're actually not. They're high-end units. There's a VW A12S 6G currently being sold on there, well under half price, because they think it's only the 2 gig, 32 gig, but I can tell it's not, because it's got an SD card slot in the side. I'm going to say no more about that at the moment. But what I came across was in this box. In here is an Eonon Q53pro. In the advert, there was no picture of a box. There is a box. And it was advertised as for parts only. But I have my suspicions that this isn't for parts only. I've suspicions that this unit actually works, and this person that's selling on eBay buys customer returns, but they can't test them. After I purchased this unit, I messaged the people selling them. They got like 13,000 items for sale on eBay. I messaged them just for a bit of background. Has it been tested, or are you just going on the word of the person that's returned it? And they said, no, we're just going on the word of the person that's returned it. In the picture, everything was still packaged up with cable ties, but not cable ties, twist ties around wiring. And to me, it looks like it's not actually been installed. Now, I'm desperate to get this box open to see what is actually in there. So, I've got a knife in here. I don't think I have. Corn glove box shut. So, let's open it up. I will be installing this to see if it works, but I'll have to do it later on. For me, but it'll be in the same video for you guys. Anybody wondering where the splitter video is for fitting the splitter? The weather's not great at the moment and haven't got much time to do it. So, what can we tell first off? Well, it's a Q53pro. They haven't made Q53 Pros, sold Q53 Pros on the Eonon site for a long, long time. About a year, probably. This box is... I'm going to have to get this unwrapped and then I'll get back to you. Right, so Q53 Pro box is in very good condition. Let's open it up. Oh, it's still got the original polystyrene in it. That's there. It's still got the original... What's that one for? Yeah, backup cam. Manual. Doesn't even look like it's been looked through. wiring harness. This is what, actually, they should be black and they're white. Never mind. Still got the fuse in there and the wiring harness, which doesn't look like it's actually been plugged into anything. Nothing looks scratched. So yeah, the purpose of this video is this going to work? Was this returned because they didn't like it, or is it genuinely not working? The only way I'm going to be able to tell is to get it plugged into the car itself. There are 2 items missing. The external mic is missing, not an issue, and the GPS antenna is missing. I'm sure it had the GPS antenna in the box, in the picture. I'll have to check back. So that's in the box. If anything isn't right with this, it will either be this wiring harness, which I'll have to double check that, or I think it'll be the canvas box. So we shall see. I'm going to get my head unit removed and we'll get this one plugged in. Right, it's now Friday, so the first bit was recorded on Thursday. When I went to install this Q53pro, if you go back a little bit, I showed the white cable ties on here, and I wanted to check the listing because there's no GPS in here, there's no microphone in here, and then I realised something else as well. These witness marks around here. So if we go over to the advert that was listed on eBay, black cable ties, there, microphone, GPS, okay, and then up on here, if we zoom in, is that zooming in? So as far as it will go, there are no witness marks on these tabs. Okay, so this head unit doesn't work, but it's not the head unit that was advertised. So I've contacted the seller, who quite offended me really with an offer of £5 back. Now I've turned down that offer because I want either a full refund or the actual unit that I thought I was purchasing. It's 6:10 on a Friday night. He was messaging me throughout the day, and then has stopped about 4 hours ago messaging me. So unfortunately, this one that I've got in this box, the screen doesn't come on, but if I turn my headlights on, these light up. So there is an issue with that screen, but it's not the point. It's not the one that was in the picture that I suspect is a working unit. So at the moment, yeah, I've got canvas box, bezel, the screen doesn't work. I've tried resetting it, everything, nothing. There's power getting to it because the lights are coming on. I'll update you when he gets back in touch with me. I have put an offer, started bidding on another unit, which I'm now worried that that's not going to be what I think it is. I'll keep you updated, and hopefully we'll get this issue resolved, and I will find a cheap Q53pro that actually works. Right, so after, I think it's been about 10 days since I received that last Q53pro, which was the wrong one. It wasn't what was advertised. The seller, after saying, oh, I'll give you a £5 refund, no you won't, I want the actual one that was pictured in the description. So here it is. So we'll open this up and we'll see whether this is the one in the picture. Will it be the one in the picture? I've got a funny feeling it won't be the one in the picture, because this is exactly the same pack as the last one. Boxed. And that's all taped up across there as well. Has that been opened? Open it up. Right, we've got the foam. Let's have a look. No, I can already tell it's not the one in the picture. We've got witness marks. It has still got the protective screen on it. It is filthy. Buckle looks intact. What extras does it come with that weren't in the other one? Okay, we've got GPS this time. We've got microphone. We've got USB. We've got the other 1, 2 USBs. Canvas box, wiring, all looks to be there. I'll get this installed in a bit, see whether it's working or not. But yeah, we'll see later. So the point of this video is basically, can you pick up a Q53pro cheaply? My partner's got a Q53 Pro in her car. It's been in there for, I don't know, well over 2 years. Still works spot on. So we're going to plug this into the VWA 12S wiring harness. In fact, I'm not even going to plug it in. All I'm going to do is plug in this, just to see if this is following. We've already discovered that this isn't the original one that I bid on. It's got a screen protector on it, which is, it's got fingerprints on it, but it's not in too bad a condition. So we'll plug this in and see what happens. Hopefully more successful than the last one that didn't work at all. Right, here we go. So ignition on. Oh, we got power. It's a good start. Loading up. There we go. Q53 Pro. All working. Don't think that's a pre-installed. That's definitely not a pre-installed app. That's not a pre-installed app. What else? Syngic. I don't remember that one. I don't remember what that one is. But we have a working Q53 Pro. If that's on here, and that's on here, has this been factory reset? Play Store. Play Store. Yeah, sign in. So somebody has signed out of the Play Store, but everything else is there. So can you pick up a Q53 Pro for cheap? Yes. Is it a big risk? Yes. I will be having a playing around with this when I get a chance. I'm just at the park with my daughter at the minute. So where am I at the minute? I've got one in the boot that is faulty and doesn't work. They sent me this one, but I've got one in the boot that's faulty and doesn't work, but it's not the one that was advertised. I fought the case that they've sent me out one that does work, but it's not the original one that I bid on. So for 30, what did I pay? 29 and 7 quid postage. So for less than 40 quid, I've got a working Q53 Pro. Now the way eBay works, although that seller says they don't accept returns, I'm quite within my rights to return the one that's in the boot, which I will get a refund for. So basically I've got one for free. Interesting. Will I be buying another one from this same company to see if it's the same situation, that it's faulty, that they're selling faulty but they're working, possibly. So if you're willing to take a risk and you fight your case, if you're willing to take a risk, then yes, you can pick up a cheap Q53 Pro. The seller that I got mine from, I was persistent with getting a replacement, even though it was sold as faulty and not working, but they sent out the wrong product in the first place. So am I happy? Yes. Working Q53 Pro, fantastic. Like I said, I love the Q53 Pro. I think it's so much better than the VWA12 and the VWA13. What am I going to do with this unit? I'm not sure. I need to run it, make sure that everything is working fully before I decide what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I am probably going to bid on another one that I know they're selling at the moment, and see how that one goes. So I will see you all in the next video, which it could be a while. Daughter's on some holidays. I work so much, so I only get limited time to record videos. That's why at the moment there's not a lot of uploads. I still need to do the splitter install, and I've got a bit of a deal on with AliExpress, but that'll be covered in another video. So yeah, you can look forward to that. Like, subscribe, share. See you all in the next one.